Ayan, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Brewing Live, all new season. So this is episode 123 for mental preparedness in the new landscape of living amidst challenges of our present time. So Brewing Live is a community service of Decaf Coffee Republic, our coaching hub and home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines. So in partnership with Life Coach Philippines, our heart here as Game Changers is to brew mental fitness in your space and help nurture holistic mental health for you and the people that matters to you. So shout out po to all my fellow game changers serving in this corner of digital space and advancing life coaching ethically and authentically. So giving is a lifestyle that never goes out of style. So I encourage you to expand your heart today by supporting the works that we do by blessing Decaf Coffee Republic with your food and beverage order. So we have delicious vegan meals and fresh guyabano for easy switch to healthy eating. And we also have sausage platter, waffles, and cakes, and for your favorite classic comfort food. So please check our Facebook page for menu and Samtus meal and refreshing drinks or connect with Coach Rezzhel 0917-586-1661 to bring Decaf Coffee Republic experience to your place. So we are open from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Yeah, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. I think. So, kasi nag-iba ata, yung nag-iba ano na yung pandemic, no? So, yan. Just connect with Coach Rezzhel if you wanna, gusto mong umorder, gusto nyo magpa-schedule sa Decaf Coffee Republic, it's very available po sila right now. Ayan. Okay? So, for other ways to support our community works, you may now give us some stars or love gifts through fund transfer. Just check the caption of this video for bank info or GCash account. So, if you just join us in. Welcome and thank you for being here. So you may circulate this link, the link of this video, I should say, to invite your friends to watch with you. So you may also tag them in the comment below and give them shout out, encouragement, motivation, and best, just acknowledge and express gratitude po sa mga kasama natin, friends and their siblings and family. Invite them, have a very learningful, kung may ganung word, and very meaningful, yeah, learningful and meaningful lunch sa atin ngayon, especially this is the last day of October, right? So as for me, let me give my shout out to fellow mental model collectors inside B Learning Society by Master Coach. A special mention to fellow bronze badge holder. Ayan, magandang tanghali sa inyo lahat. So, dito si Ate Coach Lacey, Coach Nords. Good afternoon. Magandang tanghali po. So, watching from La Trinidad, Benguet. So if you are not yet a smart holder of B-Learning e-card and you're still missing all the perks that we enjoy, today is the best time to take action. So connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to join the B-Learning Society, the tent maker of B-Learning homes for mental fitness. So enjoy 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic and get a full access to the Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach A, happening every fourth Saturday of the month, plus benefit from the 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So ito po, save the date. Kahapon kakatapos ng mental model, and then right now we have our mental model for this coming November 4th, Saturday na November. Save the date, November 27, 7 p.m. Our next mental model masterclass, Master Coach A will teach about Jeff Bezos' mental model. So sino po or ano po, no? Ano or sino si Jeff Bezos? Maybe if you're an IT software engineer, you maybe meron kayong idea kung si Jeff Bezos, Jeff lang ako, no? Si Jeff Bezos is the creator and founder of Amazon and then the AWS Web Services na lagi ko ginagamit in my work. So yan, for more information and registration assistance, connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661. So moving on, for today's episode, I'll be sharing courageous learning. Ano po ba ang courageous learning? So if you're curious, yan, please do tag your friends and forward this video link and invite others to join our conversation in the mental preparedness. So again, I am Coach Orvyl. Magandang tanghali po sa inyo lahat. So I'm a certified co-actively co-create life coach and a certified mental health coach. Also, currently I'm a full-time senior software engineer. I'm a specialist in back-end. So I'm currently in Paymaya and I created this group, Programmer ko at Salamangkero, for all the programmers out there, software engineers, people who are so technical but then like really wanting to start teaching and really wanting to start speaking, because oftentimes, maybe for the longest time, magaling na tayo sa ginagawa natin. Like we do coding, we really love coding, but then, the feeling of you wanted to start connecting, start socializing, you start to build a network. If that's you, programmer ko at Salamangkero is for you. Also, I'm the founder and creator of From Shyness to Shyness coaching community. So this community naman is for the people who is tired of really imagining, daydreaming themselves na confident, someone who can really express themselves, someone who wanted to really give their opinion. Kapag pagod ka na really ini-imagine mo lang yon and you're ready to take action, you're saying yes to make that daydream a reality. From shyness to shyness is for you. So I'm a master builder apprentice of Master Coach A. So recently we had finished or culminated dito sa a very beautiful, powerful Master Builder Apprentice program ni Master Coach A. If you want to know more about that beautiful, life-changing program, connect with Coach Rezzhel 0917-586-1661 or let's have a conversation. I am very much willing and excited na ikwento yung naging journey ko sa Master Builder Apprentice program ni Master Coach A. Okay? So, if you're watching this on a replay, comment #replay. Comment na po kayo ngayon ng #replay. No, and do send us message if you wish to connect with any points that resonates with you. So you may find the YouTube link where you can watch the replay of all the episodes of Brewing Live in the caption of this video. So please do follow and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified when new learning videos becomes available. Ayan. So yan, good afternoon, Coach Mao. Dito na si Coach Mao. So let's talk about courageous learning. So ano po ba yung courageous learning? Is this you? No, I have this question. Like maybe you're thriving in your current job, you're thriving in your corporate job world, and you're thriving in your business. But then you feel something is lacking, or you feel that parang medyo nawawala yung motivation. I don't like the drive to move forward is diminishing. Like andito ka sa point of you don't even know what's next in you. Oftentimes we define this feeling of void, the feeling of wala, hindi nawawalan ng gana. We call it the feeling of being stuck. Being stuck in life. Or yung tawag nating nagplateau. Nagplateau ka na. Diba? And even though that we're really looking kung paano nga ba ako makaalis sa feeling of plateau? Like people naman, I'm so excited in what I do. Right now, nakuha ko na yung dapat kong gawin. I'm in this level of dapat nag-e-enjoy na. Parang tawag doon, hina-harvest ko na yung mga pinaghirapan ko. But then you have that feeling of, I don't know what's next then. Parang wala na. Parang, the worst thing is kapag ni-start mo nang sabihin na, parang wala nang meaning yung ginagawa ko. Now, it's time for you to be brutally honest this very moment. I'm really inviting you. If you're watching this on a replay, I'm really inviting you. What is it that you want to do next? Or what is the picture of you leveling up? What's your next level? And when you start defining ano yung next level mo, you will start to see the things that you really need to learn. And oftentimes, itong next level up mo could really mean na yung type of learning also must level up. It's no longer about reading. It's no longer about technicals. Maybe there's ito na yung next level of learning. And then what I'm talking about is maybe before you're reading book, maybe before you're just really listening to a mentor, maybe before you're just really following what the consultant really said you to do or your boss mo to do. Now you're learning from it. But then baka yung next level mo, it's time for you to start to be more accountable, to be more courageous, and to be more intentional kung ano yung next mo matututunan because you know that your next level is something bigger than what you have right now. But the question is, how courageous are you to take that step? And what does it even mean to learn courageously? Kasi natuto naman ako, right? If that's your question, I'm going to give you 5 points this afternoon of what courageous learning really mean and how can you use this concept para mapunta ka sa next level mo. Because this is what I really believe. What brought you to your current level of success won't most of it won't really bring you to your next level of success. Maybe learning courageously is what you need right now. Okay. So point number one in learning courageously is clear mapping of what you want to learn. Before, we are nasa school tayo, nakalatag yung curriculum, parang like we don't have any option, but then we just really need to learn them. Kailangan nating aralin along the way, and then we'll get something after that curriculum. We graduate, makakapasok tayo sa company that we really want to work on. But right now, what is it that you want to learn? Given the chance na walang curriculum, ikaw yung gagawa ng sarili mong curriculum, ano yung gusto mong matutunan? It's time for you to explain it to yourself why you want to learn yung specific na bagay na yun. Why you want to learn business, why you want to learn public speaking, why you want to learn how to be confident, why you want to learn how to let go. Because defining this will really bring you the inspiration that will really overcome any resistance. Like as you move forward to your next level, as you move forward to that very beautiful goal, that unstoppable dream, resistance will come kasi mas mataas na eh. And then di ba? Kapag nga yung rocket, di ba? Kapag pataas ng pataas yan, di ba meron siyang booster? Kasi para makaalis siya dun sa, I forgot the term. Kapag basta ganun yung science ng rocket eh, kaya nilalagyan ng booster because habang pataas yung rocket, mas humihirap, mas lumalakas yung resistance, the gravity and all of those things. Kaya yun, the clarity can really help you to move forward stronger. One great example is really goal setting. How are you setting your goals right now? How is your goals aligned with the vision na meron ka, with the dream, that unstoppable dream that you're really longing for the longest time? And are you courageously declaring them? Or nasa isip mo lang yung goal mo na yun? Ito yung pangarap ko pero nahihiya akong i-express. Nahihiya akong wala akong sasabihin. Or you don't even believe into your dream. Ito yung dream ko pero mukhang malabo naman eh. So at least may masabi ako may dream ako. Right? Be clear with your why. Because when you start to really understand bakit mo siya gusto matutunan, your selfish why, things will be clearer. Actually, and the problem will become much clearer. And yun yung goal natin eh. You really need to kailangan maging clear yung mga bagay-bagay because in clarity, you can find the solution. Actually, yung sasabi nila when you're doing problem solving, i-define mo yung problema na maayos, you will find the solution. That's number one. Clear mapping of what you want to learn. Number two, learn from a more positive perspective. If you want to learn courageously and effectively, you really need to operate in the space of positivity. So choose your inputs. Choose what are the things that you're allowing in your mind. Social media, people that you're allowing to talk with you, no? And the books that you're reading, the content that you're reading. Choose the inputs and really set up your mental model in order for you to operate in the lens of positivity and possibility. So I invited you a while ago from our to our mental model masterclass, and last night we just finished yung thought leadership. And to give you an excerpt kung yung one of my greatest takeaway dun sa class na yon is really it talks about courage rin eh. No, I'm going to dive deep into that greatest na takeaway ko kagabi. But what I'm trying to point out is kapag hindi ko natutunan yung mental model kagabi, I'm not like yung courage ko right now is not like this. I am more courageous of what I say at this very moment in time. I feel more confident of what I'm telling right now because I was able to get and got benefited with that mental model masterclass that I just learned last night. Choose your inputs. You wanted to have a very beautiful output sa buhay natin. Ano nga ba yung input na ina-allow natin, pinapasok natin sa utak natin, the things that we process? Are we just assuming things? Are we negative self-talking? Right? Because when you start to operate in a positive perspective, you will never, ever feel that learning is a burden. And that's the number one thing. That's the number one goal that we want to get. The more you're positive, the more you become so focused and you feel the joy amidst the discomfort of learning. That's point number 2. Point number 3, ask questions, seek clarity, but be kind to yourself. Have a vacation from perfection and don't burden yourself in perfecting the question. So sino pong kumo-connect dito? Like we keep like really overthinking ano ba yung tamang tanong. Kaya nga tayo magtatanong kasi hindi nga clear yung bagay, right? Now, question is meant for clarity. The right person will be able to understand you. I remember one time, okay, there are a lot of occasions na ganito ako, no? And yun, like, meron kang gustong tanungin, pero parang ang ano lang, parang hindi matino yung tanong. Or maybe, let me use the term, no? Parang ang bobo lang ng tanong. I have that feeling in myself. And every time, no, I learned that every time I have that talk to myself, parang nababawasan or talagang nahi-hit ko yung confidence ko because I'm really stopping my ano eh, ni-stop mo yung sarili mo to gain clarity. Eh gusto mo siya magtanong pero dahil sa tingin mo hindi kaaya-aya or parang napaka low level ng tanong, you don't wanna throw and ask that question. Always remember that every time that you hinder yourself to express, you will feel a pain in your head and you wasn't because of you not able to express. You'll just keep thinking about it and will cause you being stuck. Nasabi ko kayo na yung stuck, no? Yep, we're not perfect. Kaya nga sinabi ko sa first point, have a vacation of perfection. How would you know that the question really makes sense? Why not start asking? Yes, I'm not saying na it will really come out better. Maybe you start to feel no someone can really criticize you with the type of question. Pero that's the only way for us to learn. And when I say that's the only way us to learn, not necessarily kasi na natutunan mo yung tamang question, but more on you realize that that space that you are in is not really supporting the ideas that you have. Or maybe that's na ano eh, parang sabi ko na maybe they are not so accommodating and not really helping you mentally as well. Asking questions, seek clarity, and being kind to yourself. This point number 2 actually requires one thing. And when I say requires, it is good, nice to have this one thing. And what's that? A community. Being here in Brewing Live, watching us, this is a community. Me having the confidence to speak right now because I feel I'm in a right community, right ecology. I can really express and I can really ask questions. Yeah, even though minsan meron pa rin yung burden of feeling you're so fearful of the things that you wanted to ask. But have that community, find that set of people that can really make you feel it's okay to be you. It's okay to no, to doubt of those questions. What matters most you express yourself. Start expressing that big question that maybe meron ka na for the longest time. Start expressing that big question and start fighting for that big idea that you have. Find the people that can really help you process. That's courage. Point number 4, speed of implementation. So if sino ba yung nakarinig na ng speed of implementation natin? From the word itself, every time that we learn something, we need to start implementing as soon as possible. Now we need to, because we really need to gather truths or facts in learning. Because facts are generated in true action. So what does it mean, no? Every time that we want to learn, often is diba sasabi natin magbabasa tayo ng book or we start watching videos. But let me ask you, are those things sufficient enough for you to be confidently say, yeah, natutunan ko siya? Again, this is another point of vacation from perfection. Start implementing, start experimenting, start to really, if you wanted to start speaking, expressing, and teaching in Facebook, start doing it. Express and really overcome that yung takot, overcome that fear of being judged. Because I always believe na meron yung isang tao naghihintay para sa mensahe mo at meron yung isang tao na kapag narinig ka can really help you big time with what you wanted to do. Fail forward. It's either you win or learn. Keep practicing. Keep implementing. Find the community wherein you feel that you can practice, you can fail, pero merong sasalo sa'yo. Find that community. And maybe you're asking, meron ba ito community? Ito, you're here, Brewing Live. One of the service, the Decaf Coffee Republic. Be in a coffee shop. Punta po kayo sa coffee shop, sa Decaf Coffee Republic. Meet the people out there. Minsan, most of the time, nandun ako ng weekend. It's the home of certified life coaches. Visit Coach A Coaching Community. Go dito sa Life Coach Philippines. And that's a community that can really help you with that. Understanding that you can have a vacation from perfection and then implement that idea. Ang sarap sa feeling nun. Speed of implementation. And point number 5, the last point that I want to share with you, if you want to really learn courageously, makuha mo yung tapang na gusto mo matutunan yung mga dapat mo matutunan and without any reservation. Actually, I really believe no one beats this one. You need to start teaching. There's nothing more better example of courageous learning than you teaching what you've learned. Having the courage that you believe what you learned is valuable, is needed by someone. Diba? Meron tayong yung sasabi natin, when you start teaching, you learn twice. And it's true. Diba yung sa akin, like every time that I teach, every time I talk like this, like I said a while ago, itong sinasabi ko to, it's something that I got from last night mental model masterclass. And every time that I teach, katulad po na ganito, number one thing that I'm getting, the benefit that I'm getting, it settles in my head. Na nagsisettle siya sa head ko. And I start to accept na yes, what I learned really makes sense and it really applies to me and it feels good. Now increase, and every time that you teach, of course, the confidence will increase, di ba? Mag-i-increase yung confidence natin. And then the feeling of joy because you were able to help that one person to level up as well. Our story, each one of us, if you're watching this on a replay, your story is unique, but one person is really waiting for that learning. Yung story mo, as in yung uniqueness ng story mo, yung question mo, actually it's also a learning that maybe someone out there is really waiting for that question. Because natatakot rin. Maybe natatakot rin katulad mo na baka hindi nag-make sense yung question mo. That's courageous learning. Find the courage to really ask that question. Find the courage to express that question. Find the courage to really fight for that big idea. Teach and you will learn twice. Help and you will be blessed. So, to really end, to encapsulate what I just said nitong launch, this is last day of October. We have last 2 full months for us to really end 2021 with a bang, right? Be clear of what you want in your life and really stop overthinking if that is correct. Oftentimes, ito yung gusto kong gawin pero tama ba to? Really allow yourself, Stop overthinking, really minimize that negative self-talk if what you wanted is really right or wrong. Because you will really learn, you will really understand bakit yan yung gusto mo and you will really see kung kailangan mo mag-repivot or hindi when you start implementing and when you start really learning and accepting. Learning is really acceptance as well. And you cannot accept accept yung something na hindi nag-exist. You didn't take action. What is it that you will accept? You really need to take action, experiment as well. That's the reason why you really need to keep learning. When you keep learning and implementing, you will start to feel unstuck in life. So just be intentional of what you need to learn. Identify, kailangan mo siyang i-map. Ito yung gusto kong mangyari 2 to 3 years from now. Ano yung mga dapat kong gawin? Ano yung mga dapat kong matutunan? Sulat mo siya. Wag palabasin natin siya sa brain. Like, I'm really inviting you to get your pen or your paper. Isulat mo siya. Try mo siya i-map. And if you feel challenged in doing that, we are willing to help. Let's have a conversation. Let's plot what you want in life. Find the courage that you can really make that a reality. Courageously ask questions, courageously ask for help, and really lay down that pride. Really lay down that pride. Oftentimes, we are so fearful na baka hindi natin magawa yung dream natin. Maybe it's time for you to revisit. Baka hindi yan. Maybe you're so fearful of what others might say. Baka yan. And if that's your problem, it's time for you to live courageously on your own terms responsibly. Find the courage to live outside your comfort zone. And that's my mission. Let's have a conversation. Allow me to really help you, for you to really find that courage. Ano yun, yung parang, ano ba pwede ko itawag? Find the courage for in fighting what you want in life. Maybe for the longest time, magto 2 years na nasa pandemic, what is it that you've done? Something new in your life. Maybe that's the thing. What is it that you really want in life? Maybe you wanted to learn new things, but you're so fearful of what others might say. Have a vacation from perfection. Start to learn how to permit yourself. And for that, help that one person who needs what you have learned so far. So, yan, thank you for joining me today and supporting the advancement of mental fitness. Because of the ongoing GCQ, the free talk on mental preparedness every Saturday at 4 p.m. is temporarily put on hold, but you can still connect with us with any of your coaching needs 24/7, and we will support in the best possible way. So if you're interested to become a professional service provider, either as a life coach or a mental health coach, connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to know more about the co-actively co-create life coach certification program by Master Coach A. So we are now accepting application for mental health certification and internship program with limited slots. So make sure that you make the reservation with Coach Rezzhel. So join us back tomorrow po. Every day po yan, 12 lunchtime, same time and same digital space for episode 124 by Coach Rezzhel. So Decaf Coffee Republic is located inside Pioneer Center compound, or widely known as PC. So we are just across Bayanihan Center in Pioneer Road, corner Brixton and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. So this is Coach Orvyl, mentally fit to serve in behalf of Life Coach Philippines. This is us in the Philippines. Love, bang, boom. See you tomorrow. Have a blessed Sunday. Coach Orvyl signing off. Bye-bye.